Alright, let's go and kill the dude who killed his parents. Well, I mean, Morris's parents. They didn't kill them, he was a cult leader. You know what cult leaders do? Mass suicide. Anyway, so Razvan apparently he's over there. Mizuravul. So he made a blight to protect himself, I guess. Okay, Dire Blight is down. Let's freeze this Fire Blight. Became a Scorch Blight. It blew up into... Okay. Primal Flame and more Primal Flame. Okay, that's apparently is right here. Examine the door.
Sing free, our voices lifted high, our spirits laughing in the sky. Hope that did something. That was it.
Oh.
It worked.
Travel to the Cavern of Voices. Well, that's a nice place to be, I think. Ixametil. The Ixametil Plains are a fertile savanna. Sure, buddy.
Someone's living here. I'm sure of it. Oh, maybe it's not him.
We should be so lucky, darling.
Probably him.
That amulet. It's... My mother loved it. She said she... Gods... This is really her.
Probably so.
Don't know if I'd rather see Razvan alive or dead. If he's dead, he can't hurt anyone else.
If he's alive, we can kill him.
You really found my old home. I don't think I'm ready for this.
You will never be ready.
Can't talk now. Sorry. What are we doing here? Let's just keep moving. I just need to focus.
Right?
What are we doing here?
What about you?
The garden is close. Oh, let's hurry up.
Piro, you like, I don't care, man. I'm all in on the garden. That is a breakable wall. Use to Manifesto of the Choir Invisible. Lembo writings cross this parchment, much of which has been faded by or smeared by time. The accident in the taller chamber weighs upon the workers. In the last moments, I offered the dying a chance to test a concoction for the Ascendant ceremony. Though they seem too weak to survive the experience, I am close to a breakthrough, and it is clear that had they not been on death's door, they would have joined the choir of the Ascended. Okay, we stab it open. Welcome to frickin' lava land. Skeleton. There's so much we can do here. I missed my shot. Okay. Beautiful. Okay. Primal flames. Maybe something up there. Exceptional round shield. Okay. Traps, huh? There you go. Disable that shit. What a confusing cave design, man. Okay, we are now on the other side. Field work, faded workers log, a smudged and tattered parchment containing limber ruins. Much of the writing has been rendered illegible by time. Few months, the work on the collapsed tower has been rather productive. Razavan has, his wisdom be praised, discovered for us a more blessed home underground. He has sealed it with the cantic my mother sang to me when I was a child. Praise his wisdom and compassion. We have drained the lava from beneath, and Razvan has declared a promising number of caverns and chambers to serve as homes for us in the future. Sadly, one of the larger chambers collapsed and filled with magma, taking the lives of a few of our brothers and sisters. Razvan reminds us that their sacrifices were in service to their community and that we will hear them singing to us soon enough. He's all about people singing. So great, this just kinda loops back. Okay. There was no real need then to head out there, I guess. I did it though.
Caution, envoy. I see something moving in there.
This dream thralls.
Quiet.
Goodbye, barbarian. Turnip.
That was fun.
That did indeed go well. Obviously, these were cages. Are they experimenting with dream thrall stuff? Guessing no. Guessing it was simply a jail. Common great axe and axe. Somehow we gotta find a way back down.
Yes,
Razvan.
but I hear things all the time. Please just let me work. Let me work.
Does he even know we're here? We could just leave.
Nah, I don't think I'm gonna just leave. We'll avoid him for a second though. Create passageways where I can pass through and find stuff. Okay, cave coral. You eaten up all my lockpicks, huh? Why were these? I mean, they had the dream spirit, so that's the exit there. Essence Potion Dream Thrall Notes on Captivity. A journal written in carefully scribed limbo runes with apparent gibberish in the margin. Most of the time their eyes seem dull, as if their souls were missing or repressed. Most seem locked in a state of terror. No matter what is happening around their cells, their voices have yet to join the ascended chorus. Interestingly, one of the petitioners began clawing at their cell door as if they wanted to be released. I opened the door and observed a change to a similar state of terror I had seen in the other petitioners. It is possible that scraps of the soul remain in the one and not in the other. Sadly, I doubt such animalistic terror will allow their voices to join with the chorus. Yeah, I mean, I'll take his stuff. Battle lands. Battle trance. Okay. Rallying strike. Power attacks give you 15% attack speed for 10 seconds and restore a small amount of health to you and your companions. Critical efficiency, 20% ability cast speed. When a rogue magfolk assaulted Soliskeep many centuries ago, many heroic wardens fell to its terrifying might. Magfolk attacked Soliskeep, but one man stands out from the rest. A war priest and disciple of Margarin, Hendrik Barabbas, is said to have single-handedly held the creature at bay for long enough for the other wardens to rally and destroy the magfolk. Unfortunately, Hendrik's wounds were too great, and he succumbed to them. He died happy, at least knowing that his life was a small price to pay for the safety of his home and people. For decades after his death, battle trance was passed down from one Magantine war priest to the next and has since absorbed a measure of their collective powers. It's gonna go in the keep it. Can you sleep with a common gun next to you? Wait, where's part 2 of the manifesto? It is part 3. A torn and faded parchment marked with limbo runes scribed by a trembling hand. I cannot recall the last time I stepped out of these safe caverns and into the harsh surface that teems with danger. Still, my flock has grown with new members, those who appear to step between this world and the next. Perhaps these gibbering unfortunates are the key that could unlock the ascent. Perhaps with their help I can plunge again into that calming void between waking moments. Peace. Perhaps finally the screaming will stop. This obviously is his bedroom. That's where that tunnel would lead. Okay, let's confront my man here. Hey, Razvan.
New voices. Flesh or spirit, I should ask. The others say you're flesh, but the others are known to lie.
Perception. You have lived long enough with the dream thralls that you started to speak like them. Like you lied to your people, we are flesh madman, here to put an end to yours, take him down. You have lived long enough with the dream thralls that you have started to speak like them.
Dream thrall. What a wonderful word for those souls you slaughtered to get here. They speak with more clarity now. I have long heard the voices of ascended beings. Beings beyond pain or hunger or death.
He thinks he's a watcher. Pathetic.
I sought to raise the voices of my flock, to raise them, to become as the voices that sang to me were. The chorus of voices that surrounded me told me lies among their truths. Huh? On that day, I sought song but only heard screams.
Duke de Dragu, Korba. You killed everyone.
I know this voice. Older now, perhaps. One of the missing ones. You have your father's tone, your mother's diction.
Have you heard the term Watcher? Are you even aware of what you did? Why would you poison an entire village? How did you get all those people to kill themselves on your command? And why would you poison an entire village?
My people were to become ascended beings, like those who spoke to me before. Voices ephemeral, wise, and never afraid. Instead, their voices became screams. From the next life, they curse me. Call me killer. Call me death.
Oh no. Was there not an animancer amongst his victims to tell him that he's a watcher?
He is a
I
Watcher.
don't care. This Korba killed my family.
But I have since found a new choir, full of life and set loose from the shackles of will and doubt.
New choir, do you mean the dream thralls we faced to get you? Your new choir most likely wants to eat you than follow you. Marius' villain from your past seems to be more pitiful than powerful. New choir, do you mean the dream thralls we faced to get to you?
Dream thralls? No. They are more connected to the land than any of us. The island holds and caresses them as it will us all. Perhaps one day you will join my choir as well, my little lost one. I will lead you to sing for the gods themselves.
I have run from you my whole life. And you're just a madman in a cave, talking to dream thralls.
You ran because you were afraid. Now you come back to me, my lost lamb, my tiny little bell.
Marius, what do you want to do with him? You just shade of a man, Razvan, and leave him to rot here. Marius, what do you want to do with him?
You murdered a village to satisfy your sick vision of ascension. But really, you're just a lost soul down here grasping for meaning. I don't remember my parents. They obviously trusted you, but they didn't know you, did they? Not really.
They were shining souls. Their voices passionate. Their words sharp like the crack of a whip.
I see no reason to give this man a quick death. Let him rot down here, for all I care.
Right, you're just a shade of a man, Razvan. I leave you to rot here in madness and isolation.
A prison of silence. A fate worse than death.
I am never alone. The voices caress me, fuel me, punish me. No matter what I do, I am never alone. No matter what I do, I am never alone.
I can't figure out how I feel now. I do think leaving him here to rot was the right decision.
You can't hurt anyone else, not in that state. Your monster turned out to be a pathetic old cult leader. Do you feel like a family can rest now? He's getting what he deserved the rest of his life, surrounded by the people he killed. Do you feel like your family can rest now?
I don't think they wanted rest. I think they're happy haunting Razvan for what he did to them. I've spent my whole life afraid of something I couldn't remember. And now I've found that thing and overcome it. I need to think about all this. Maybe we should check on Yonku, see how he's feeling.
He's probably turned into a dream troll.
Can't talk now.
Oh, those beetle shells could make a lovely little comb, don't you think? Or perhaps a pretty dye.
Where the hell did he run off to? I know there's a way to go straight out, but I missed one of the documents. I want to see if I can find it. Should just be lying on like a table or on something. Can't be too far away. Anyway, I'm going out this way. Let me guess, he went in here. I don't know where he is. Okay. Travel to Galawain's tusks. Fertile savanna north of Red Chris on the eastern reach. Most of the population is decentralized and spread. Oh, this is a new place. I ain't never been here before. Nice little godless ruins here. Explosive. Dead skeleton. More cave coral. Yeah, back to the lost village. Okay. Holy shit. What the hell happened here? Was there always this green ass mess? How are you, buddy? Yanku.
We spoke before, yes? Marius? We spoke before.
Razvan will never hurt anyone again. We found Razvan. He's a pathetic creature lost to his own madness.
You should have seen it, Viate. The monster that haunted us all our lives, starving and babbling to himself.
It pleases me. I feel happy that our monster was just a shadow all along.
It's over, Viate. You can rest now. I promise.
Right, Viate. And so can you. Remember that.
I hope you can both find peace now. Marius will better with Razvan dealt with. Where will you go now, Yanku? I think he's gonna die. I hope you can both find peace now.
I will likely find it first. Marius has never sought peace.
Quiet, you Nimdude. I know how to seek peace if I want it.
Right. Clearly. I leave you now, full of peace.
Will you be alright, Viate? What can I do to help?
Nothing more you have to do, Viate. Just keep living and try to laugh once in a while.
Right. I will miss you, Viate. I love you.
Return to Iako.
Light. The circle is broken.
Do I have more to do? I don't think so. Here we just need a little more to upgrade the sword. Death tool in the ash forest. The blade that hungers. You negotiate for Renato's freedoms. Return Galawain's trust. Cartographer note to Sansa.
Go now. I need space.
Space.
Go and remember me.
But remember me.
The tusks call to me. I can hear the land.
You're gonna die, yeah.
I think we will meet again.
The dream troll?
Go and remember me.
Alright, let us get out of here. Back to the Lost Village. Steel Garrote is here. Elder Grigor, Deathsoul, investigate the Ash Forest Homecoming. Petru, the modern captain, has disappeared under suspicious circumstances. Right, this area. Seems the spiders have taken over this land. But they... You didn't even do anything. What do you mean you sprayed your shoulder? All you're doing is standing there, bro. A lot of bones and shit, huh? They do be protecting their nest. Okay. Give me a second. You're dead. Beautiful. So the best the spiders can do.
Ooh, a spooky tunnel to explore. Envoy, you shouldn't have.
You like spooky tunnels? Okay, no, that's fire. I have a fire thing, don't I? Okay, burn it away. I don't know why they want me to go there. I'll just not right now. The root, I was like, that's a big gun. It's not a gun. It's literally just wood. Your ass should be dead. And having to use grenades for this is kinda... I guess we didn't have to. I could have just burnt it, but... Why burn if you don't have to burn? You know what I mean? Okay. Someone was collecting these, or they had bought it for some reason. Whoa, brother. Scorch Blight, no longer scorching. Savage, no longer savaging. The Greater Lava Blight, no longer burning. Fortunately, the small ones were. Dealt with them though. Turnip. Ooh, an illusion.
That's done. Look, it's hard.
Get rid of it. The hell happened here? Diary of an Animancer, Day 1. We found a beautiful bit of Aedyr that would be perfect to study the erratic flow of essence natural to the living lands. Unfortunately, there is an infestation of Zoraps in and around the area. Of course, we mustn't let something as silly as fear stop our studies, so myself and the others have decided that by splitting up, we'll be less likely to be seen by the little monsters. Therefore, I heard Nicole's cries last night. I believe that means I am the only one remaining. Hopefully, Petru can make use of that equipment, assuming the Zoraps didn't damage things too much. Either way, my studies of the Aedyr have been most exciting. I still have to be more careful than my colleagues were if I wish to continue, but I'm not overly worried. And he's dead. Killed by, who would have guessed it, Zoraps? Okay, so talking about Petru, Antler of the Pursued Stag.
Looks like it could fit in that artifact we found, actually. Let's try it out.
Critical hits deal high bleed accumulation. The impressive antler could only have come from a stag blessed by the clever hound himself. Called the Clever Hound. Alright. Alright, Mr. Clever Hound. Now there is a freaking tower here. I'm up here, bro. This is a Paragunan cache or the Paragunan cache. Every single area has a Paragunan cache. Yeah, let's freaking loot it up, bro. You can't just walk in, obviously. What do you think? It was gonna be easy? Find another way to enter. This is the village. Maybe burn away the entrance. Cool Dan chest. Sentinel Mail and Ardra Bane. Defy the elements. Minus 30% incoming fire, frost, and shock damage. Got a cache them all. Found and opened all Peregrine caches across the living lands. Good. Deflecting Palisade. Damage a chance to avoid ranged damage. But this gives me reload speed, which is great. In nations like Aedyr, where dangerous wizards are common due to the presence of renowned places of learning such as Bagadal Academy, it is not uncommon for those of means, such as nobles and successful merchants, to outfit their guards with the best that money can buy. This gilded mail has been heavily enchanted to ward its wearer from the elements commonly employed by rogue arcanists seeking to use their power for nefarious means. Additionally, its weakest areas have been reinforced to protect from errant arrows, bolts, or bullets that could put an end to such a sentinel's life before the fight even begins. Fine round shield, exceptional hammer, bow, dagger. Maxims of Paragonan 5. In older lands it was said, keep the faith of all the gods, that you shall have a prayer for the day and the hour of your need. Paragonan, remember a time before these gods, may come therefore a time after. Now it is written in blood, keep the faith of Abaddon who builds, Vodeka who rules, and Magrin who burns. Close your mind to all other faiths and save your faith in Nandru. The taste of the blood is the lure of new faith, may be indistinguishable from madness, and madness brings the chaos without the to the living within. Paragon cannot survive these lands divided. Maxims 1. Erodal as it was said, Paragunan shall streak and strive, go out and wander out in blood. Dwarf shall dwell and listen, keep solace as an our anchor. The taste of blood is to challenge the living lands, and haste is to die. Grab more stuff. I think a super pistol. Okay, and that's kinda it, huh? Eye of Rigamond. That and that leads all the way up. Okay, cache has been raided. Come away happy and fat with my loot. Cannot fast travel when unencumbered. So, put some scale armor away. Teleport ourselves to this beacon. Super far away, but it works. They need to grow quite large and possess very different skin colors and patterns. Coastal Theracomyrata, typically blue or green.
Hey, I might have something for you, envoy.
Nope, I'm not gonna Glyn.
It's good to see you again. What can I do for you?
I'd like to sell you stuff. I have a lot of gemstones. Don't ask me where I got them from. Can't tell ya. That is a lot of stuff. You don't have any Aedyr Bane or anything for me. Oh, well, you have lockpicks. 13 of them. I'll take them. We used a lot of them.
If you're buying, I'm selling.
Why do you seem so sad to sell me stuff? Like it's like literally your only job. Like, your purpose here is to sell me shit. And you're like, ah, okay, if you wanna do it, we'll do it. I'm like, come on, man. What is this? You want? Yeah. 75% stun to enemies with full health. Kinda cool. Damage reduction and move speed. Sky Mother's Embrace. Okay. Paragoon Cache, as well as a lost village, is done. Look at my journal. Course of the Lost is done. It's a companion quest. For documents, Galloway's Tusks, Razvan's journal, Waterstrain notebook, that's done, and then basic lore, Charred Leather 2, Manifesto of the Chorus. We missed a book of that. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And Writings of Sorina. And we have 94 lockpicks. Okay. Set up camp for a minute. I'm sure Marius wants to talk to me. Plus, I got some shit I threw in camp, so I'll get that. Plus, upgrades, or perhaps will be possible here.
That's 3.
Boom.
It's definitely getting fired up now.
Critical hits deal high bleed, equals the damage against prone enemies, and mind and constitution. Yatsli?
Well, seems there is more to our dwarven friend than we thought.
Indeed.
Than even he thought. And to know that monster is still out there. That he could do that all over again.
Couldn't.
It's sickening.
Razvan is too far gone to be a problem. Sounds like you wish we'd kill him. Yeah.
What gave that away? Yes, well, he was definitely a sad little man. But he was still a murderer. I'm sure his victims, Marius' family and friends, weren't fully healthy when they were killed either. Either way, at least that part of Marius' life is done and dusted.
Yep.
The next time we find a cult like this, let's stop it before they get to the death part, shall we?
Yep. Agreed.
Well, that's all I have to say on the matter, I suppose. Unless there's something else you wish to discuss. How can I help, darling?
That's enough.
Always a pleasure, envoy.
Alright, Marius, what do you think?
Envoy? I thought I'd feel different after dealing with Razvan. Somehow more at peace. There was this threat I didn't even know I was afraid of, and now it's gone. So why doesn't it all feel better now?
Razvan is gone, he cannot hurt you. Razvan is a pitiful shade of a person, he's not a threat to you, maybe he never was. Give yourself time, Norris, it's been a lot. Razvan was the origin of your fears, but they built up beyond him over time. And you need to get past this now. Give yourself time. This has been a lot.
Right. It's just... I've spent so long being terrified of... what? I still feel like I don't know. Been dealing with this all my life. Someone starts acting strange, then clearly something terrible's about to happen. My people were in a cult. They believed what Razvan said. They died because he asked them to. But he wasn't behind every corner. He was stuck in a cave, babbling in mushrooms.
You will never make a situation better by worrying about it. You've been through a lot, but it's over now. You were a fool to give so much power. Now that it's done, I need you to focus. You've been through a lot, but it's over now.
Seems to be. Yes. I appreciate what you've done to help me. I won't forget it. Thank you for finding that amulet. It's such a small thing, but it helps.
I'm glad to hear it. Does the amulet bring back other memories? Were you close with your parents? Does the amulet bring back any other memories?
Yes. Good ones, even. My father singing to me. My mother smiling and carrying me on her back.
That's
There was
good.
a sense of purpose, I think. They all left Solace for a reason. They trusted Razvan. People began to act strange. My parents weren't around as much. Everyone started paying all their attention to Razvan. We all know what happened next.
How does that help you? What happened to your people was truly tragic. They should have known better. It's not like we had to go out of our way. What happened to your people was truly
It
tragic.
was Razvan. He built up their trust and betrayed it all at once. I just wanted to thank you, Envoy. That's all. Anyway,
Calavin's
what do
dust.
you want to talk about?
And nothing.
Right. Changing the subject?
That's enough.
Thanks for talking.
Okay. Beata, you got something?
Good evening.
How about you?
What do you want to know?
That's enough, apparently.
Not before I've done some reading.
Bye.
This place may not have much going for it, but that view across the acid sea is really something at night.
Questions about you?
My favorite subject.
That's all. Okay.
Get some rest, Envoy.
Gamberson, the Meteor Blade. Magic Missile. Magic Missile can be made legendary now. Or the Gamberson. Now, we're not getting another Gamberson. Or another dress. Maybe we would. But we know... Maybe I shouldn't do this and save the Aedyr Bane. I only have 4.
After all this time, finally returning home. How you doing, Marius?
I'm holding on. Got pretty intense back there.
Takes a lot of strength to go back to face something like that.
Thanks. Didn't feel like strength at the time.
You faced something horrible and didn't go catatonic. That's strength. no matter what it feels like, dear.
I'm not the only one here who has sad parent stories. Giada's folks turned into plants.
Great.
Everyone is haunted by something. It just hurts when that something is family.
Right. I'm fine. Let's just leave it there.
Alright, I'm glad they're discussing it though. That's good, that's good. The game does react to whatever you've got going on, whatever you're doing. Those totems look real cool on the side though.
This might sound weird, but can I have some of your fur?
No?
Well, that's quite the way to start a conversation. Why do you want my fur?
I think I could use it as insulation.
But if you want me to keep you warm at night, you need only ask, darling. The Quilichi might have something to say about it.
Right. Well, sorry I asked.
She does love teasing him. But I mean, I'm sure there are animals, easier fur you can get. Lots of animals around here.
What do you do with everything you whittle?
It depends. Sometimes I'll leave them at camp. Sometimes I'll keep them for later.
But what if you find something out and about that you want more, and oops, your back is full?
Oh, then I'll leave something else behind. Never been one for collecting stuff anyway.
Sometimes I can't even talk to you.
Yeah, she is a collector. Any more conversations? I'm sure there are more. Probably many, many more.
Did someone teach you to fight? Or is every Roatayan born with a sword and pistol in hand?
I like to think we're naturals on the battlefield, but I got my training in the Rawatayan Navy.
Does no one study before then?
We learn the basics, just like anyone else. Believe it or not, we don't all become soldiers. We've got trade guilds and universities. Our best scholars wind up at the Lore College.
Interesting.
What brought this on?
Well, I was flinging fireballs at a very young age, and I wondered if Rawatai had perfected fireproof homes.
The storms take care of that for us.
Fair point.
Yeah, if it's always raining, you don't really need to worry about fire that much. Anything else you guys got going on? I'm sure you do.
Yatsley, I have a theory.
Oh, do tell.
I believe our souls have awareness independent of conscious thought. Dreams, instincts, reflexes, appetites. These are all facets of our ethereal self. A subconscious, if you will.
Fascinating. Do you have any idea what this subconscious wants?
If I had to guess, my soul has no love of confinement. It wants to escape, to be free.
I assume my soul wants pampering and finer accommodations. But not better company, at least.
My soul just wants to be left alone in silence for once.
For me, it's pie. Pie all the way down.
I feel as if we're scratching the surface of an entirely new field of animancy. If only I had the time to pursue it.
She keeps picking up new fields of animancy, yeah? She do be loving animancy. I mean, you have time now. Think something else, man. Keep talking away.
Giada, your weird device thing was making a noise last night.
Really? What kind of noise?
It was this high-pitched buzzing sound.
Ah, nothing to worry about. That just means a ghost passed through camp.
Great.
Right. But, what?
Must have been a big one, too. I'm sorry I missed it.
I'm sorry I didn't.
This ghost just want. I mean, I guess ghosts pass into the Aedyr. I'm guessing they have to float around a bit before they can actually get
Well,
to.
you must have some good stories, right?
Uh-huh. And, what kind of story are you looking for, Yatsley?
Oh, come on. You don't go to the Deadfire and come back with nothing. You are far too interesting to be lacking in stories.
Okay. There's an establishment in Nekataka called the Wild Mare. I went with some buddies, and after a few drinks, we found ourselves on stage belting sea shanties. We were good enough that we got half the bar to join us, and a few of the newcomers thought we were part of the entertainment. We didn't see any reason to let them down, so it was a good night for everyone.
Oh, how daring. Well, Kai, that should satiate me. For the time being, of course.
Right.
Come back anytime.
Alright. I still feel like I have missed conversations between maybe just Kai and
How
Marius.
to know when to be quiet. What a lovely
Hmm.
gift to find on my pillow.
Marius?
Oh, interesting. I suppose that's a good skill to master.
If I didn't know better, Marius, I'd think someone was trying to tell me something.
Right. Well, the best thing to do would be to read it, see what it's all about.
And you have nothing more to say, do you?
No, I think everything's out in the open. Why?
I know I talk a lot, but had I known it bothered you so?
Oh, no. It's about maintaining stealth in a wilderness environment. Gods, what did you think it was about?
I just assumed you were too cowardly to complain to my face, dearie.
Not at all. If I had a problem with you, you'd know it. Trust me.
You left a book on when to be quiet. Alright, any more? Any more?
How did you end up in
Oh.
Paradise?
I was drifting. Guess I needed a change of scenery.
No, I mean, why settle in Paradise? Why not someplace else?
It's busy enough to get into trouble, and big enough to get lost in.
Are you sure it's not just because you were close to boats again?
After you've spent as much time on boats as I have, you cherish dry land.
No, I've spent enough time in Thirdborn to know that's a lie, honey.
Alright. We're exiting. Any dreams? No dreams. Okay. You're still listening to conversations. There's a lot. There is a lot of conversations. People want to talk a lot. Teleport me over there. Sulonet. Golden Soul. Sansa. Use currency in Valiant Republic. Sulonet's often... okay, whatever. I guess I don't need to know. So there's the quarry. The road is right there. Can head towards it, I suppose. Nothing against that. I do need to find more meteorite. Yeah, I'll just teleport back. When something like that happens, you just... You know, if we have magic, we'll use it. Ow. The lava is not really something I want to fall in. If I can help it, of course. What is even... Why do we even have this area then? That looks cool and hostile. Maybe from the other side we can get there. Yeah, there's like a stone land bridge. Stand the Kariba, attack them. Too far away. Don't know how these spiders, they have a freaking skull on their backs. They are all spiderlings, I suppose. Exceptional axe. So I didn't grab the stuff I wanted to sell. What the hell were they doing? Surveying? Moon Spider and Dream Thrall Moon Spider. Yeah, the Dream Thralled ones are just living alongside They just live with the non-dream thralled ones like it's nothing. Leads me to believe that it's like naturally it's like it's no problem. Like if you're dream thralled or not, they just nothing changes. Which I know sounds weird because of course a lot of shit changes in your body, but adherence supply cache key. A key found on the corpse of an adherent soldier in the primordial depths. Give me a second. Alright. So we found a supply cache key. Official account of explorations in Galloway's Tusk. Most of the journal is dry, academic, and excessively detailed. The last page is the one of real interest, only one of real interest. I am increasingly certain that my colleague has been infected with what is colloquially known as the dream scourge. His speech grows less comprehensible, and I suspect I may soon need to perform a mercy killing. I pray that he will retain coherence for a little longer. However, I need him to assist me in hiding supplies in the northern reaches of Galloway's Tusks. We'll have to rappel down an opening in the terrain, and I cannot do this alone, nor will I be able to set up the fail-safe mechanism myself. Until the wood meets the water, until the water finds the roots. Yours, where a signature should be, there is only a squiggle of ink, like a drawing of knotted roots. He also had the dream scourge then. Bye bye, sand creeper. Go creep somewhere else.
Take a moment, people.
Soul sponge. Settler's arrow. All these guys having garnets and shit. And I know it's like a mine and like maybe you go mining and then sometimes you find like a cool rock and you're like, you know what, I'm gonna keep this one. Even though that must not be happening a lot, right? Maybe they had just found it, they're like, we'll sell it soon. Then before they could get around to it, bam, they were dead. Could we ride this minecart, bro? That would be kind of cool, right? Probably, probably. I see a big old fire here. This suggests a Zorap camp. How do you know? Bro, that's a dragon egg?
Look to your left.
So the savage is done for. Okay, lock the destroyer in place. Giving her all she's got. Beetle jerky, beetle jerky. And these guys were protecting a fucking look. It looks like a damn dragon egg here. And I'm wondering if I can get a damn dragon, baby dragon companion. That would be like sick as hell, right? Fossilized, oh, it's fossilized dragon egg.
That egg's more like a giant rock at this point. Do they even know what they're worshipping?
So it's a rock. Sure, I can't like make it hatch or something. That would be cool. You know, if they worship bigger things, I guess not humans, though. Not Kith. But they worship bigger things that are bigger than them. Humans, the Kith are bigger than them too, though. A lot of them are, I suppose not all of them. They had an exceptional spear. Axes. Okay, and we also have Margaret's Fury. It's nothing. I saw that now. That doesn't look like nothing. That looks like it could be something. Not something, by the way. It's nothing. Okay. And I think it's about time to end it. Can I smash the egg? Doesn't seem to break. I guess it's just a rock. Don't need to really worry much about them having a dragon. Anyway, we'll save up here. Oh, we are getting closer to the damn volcano, aren't we? Alright, well, we'll see you in the next one.